The Makaa and Makaa are an ethnic group inhabiting the southern rainforest zone of Cameroon. They live primarily in the northern portions of the Upper Nyong division of Cameroon's East Province. Major Makaa settlements include Abong-Mbang, Doumé, and Nguélémendouka.Some Maka villages lie over the border into the center province as well. Most Makaa speak a language known as Makaa or South Maka, which had an estimated 80,000 speakers in 1987. In the north of Makaa territory, speakers use a related language known as Biep, or North Maka. Biep had an estimated 9,500 speakers in 1988. Though they consider themselves a single people, Makaa dialects serve as a form of identity as well. The main dialects are Makaa Abibant Mbwans, and second are Biep has two dialects, Biep and Basep. History. The Makaa and related speakers of Makaa and JM languages entered present-day Cameroon from the Congo River basin and modern Chad between the 14th and 17th centuries. By the 19th century, they inhabited the lands north of the Lom River in the border region between the present-day East and Adamawa provinces. Not long thereafter, however, the Beti Pahuon peoples invaded these areas under pressure from the Vutanembam, themselves fleeing Fulani warriors. The Makaa and JM peoples were forced south. According to their oral traditions, the waves of migrants encountered the Makaa nomads as they moved deeper into the rainforest. Either through force or diplomacy, the newcomers enlisted the Makaa as guides, and they founded a series of new settlements, including Bung-Ngwang and Mesamena, later renamed Abong-Mbang and Mesamena. Other groups continued the migration. When the Germans entered the eastern Makaa zone after taking colonial control of Cameroon in 1884, the natives were enlisted as forced labor to build German roads and to work German plantations. France succeeded Germany as the colonial power in 1916, and the Makaa continued to work foreign-owned plantations under them. Since Cameroon's independence in 1960, the Makaa have established themselves as a formidable political force in the East Province. They have not gained much voice in national politics, however, and Cameroon's two presidential administrations have largely ignored them. Makaa discontent is rising, however, especially in regard to the low level of infrastructure improvements initiated by the government in the territory. This sentiment manifested most recently in the 2004 presidential election when the incumbent Paul Biya failed to carry the town of Abong-Mbang. Lifestyle and settlement patterns. The majority of Makaa are subsistence farmers. The settlements typically follow existing roads, making the typical village a linear string of houses facing the road and backed by a forest. Fields are usually very small and planted in clearings cut out of the forest with axes and machetes and then burned. Major crops include manioc, plantains, and maize, with bananas, cocoa yams, groundnuts, and various fruits raised in smaller quantities. Livestock are typically small animals that may be left to roam unattended, such as goats, sheep, pigs, and chickens. A smaller number of Makaa have obtained financial success in the cocoa and coffee plantations of Cameroon's forest region. Hunting is another common pursuit, especially in the smaller villages. Traps are the primary tool employed, though firearms are increasingly used today. Bushmeat caught in this way is becoming an important, if unsustainable, source of income for many people. The traditional Makaa house is a rectangular structure made of mud bricks held together by a bamboo frame. The A-shaped roof is covered in raffia palm leaves, though tin or aluminium roofing is today becoming more common. Wealthier Makaa and those living in larger villages and towns often live in modern concrete block houses as well. Social organization begins with the family, which consists of a man, his wife or wives, and his children. Several related families often live together to form a village. At the next level are several villages that claim common ancestry to form a clan. In the past, these clan identities were of the utmost importance, determining one's friends, lineage, and potential spouses. This clan identity is much weaker today, however. Each clan is headed by a chief, though the modern chiefs are little more than figureheads. The vast majority of Maka practice at least nominal Christianity with a fairly even split between Catholicism and Protestantism. Vestiges of the native animism still persist, however, especially in the realm of traditional medicine. Folk superstitions also remain, such as belief in witchcraft.